This is the official post-event press conference for EFC 34, live from Carnival City, Johannesburg.
That was a fantastic night of fights. Thank you to Carnival City for hosting this fantastic event and to you fans for coming out here and supporting these great athletes. I'll now be announcing the prize-winning athletes from EFC 34. The winner of submission of the night is Tumisang Madiba. He finished his bout 1 minute 53 seconds into the first round by way of guillotine choke. Winner of knockout of the night is Hanru Buerta. He knocked out his opponent 1 minute 14 seconds into the first round, and fight of the night is awarded to the bantamweight clash between Opie Sibeko and Lawrence Buertz. And performance bonuses are awarded to Madiba, Fatira, and Champion. Now please raise your hands if you have any questions for myself or the athletes.
Hi, first off, just want to congratulate all the fighters on excellent performances, and especially to Leon and Demart on defending their titles against successfully. What's the question? Cairo, can you tell us what's with the whole worldwide EFC? What does it mean for us? What's the change?
It's a huge moment in our organization. Up until now, we've been showcasing the best athletes from across Africa, and we've now opened up our roster to athletes from across the world. So these guys, who we believe are world-class, who we know are world-class, are going to be tested against some of the best in the world. And it's a really exciting time for the organization.
Good evening. Well done to all the fighters. First of all, to Demart, Steve from MMA Africa. First of all, I'm eating my humble pie. Congratulations on the win. Just wanted to know, there were a couple moments, I think it was the second round, third round, there was a very tight triangle and a couple omoplata attempts, but that triangle looked very, very deep. How deep was it, and were you in any trouble at any stage there?
Thanks. Well, we try to drill a lot of the submissions in the gym, and Richard tried to make sure that I was stuck in that position as deep as possible and trying to see how long I can hold it for. So it was deep, but I was waiting to pass out actually. So I just waited there and see if I could hold it any longer. Then I just tried to explode, and luckily I managed to get out.
Thank you.
Thanks.
For Tumisang, you've kind of seen as the next big thing in your division. Who would you like to call out? Who would you actually like to face?
I think I've made it clear. Tyson Chellen is on a 3-fight win streak. Wesley Hockey is doing very well as well. So I'm not here to sort of take wins. I'm here to test myself and become the best.
Hi, sorry, just for Tumisang, to follow up on that. If you were given the choice, who would it be?
Actually, Boyd and me had a high school fight, so he owes me for that one. But look, like I say, 3 guys in the division. Wade, he impressed me his last fight. I went to Graham and I said, I want to fight him now. You know, so whoever he gives me. But if it was up to me, Tyson is on a 3-fight win streak. So am I. You know, so I'll take him. You know, he's got hype. He's doing well. I'm the president. He must know that he's in my country.
Andrew, this side. Great fight tonight. I think a lot of people expected you to shoot early and try to finish it off the way you did earlier. Was the game plan to stand, or is that just the way that the fight panned out?
No, Bobby and myself, we've been working on trying to develop and trying to grow and trying to evolve, especially on my stand-up skills. I mean, my feet are bruised from kicking so much, man. So yes, I want to add to my skill sets or try and prove that I've got a better skill set than just wrestling or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I tried to do that tonight. You know, and Boyd is a super tough opponent. He's really, really tall, so he sort of countered a lot of my double under and sweep stuff. But when he got a little bit more tired, it was a little bit more easy for me. But we try to keep evolving, and that's what I was trying to do.
Sorry, just a question for Francois. You came into the fight very, very determined, very focused. Unfortunately, it was a loss. Can you maybe tell us what went wrong?
Yeah, look, I came out firing. I think we had a very tough first round. I must say I did gas a little bit. Yeah, look, Demar is strong and he's very experienced. I had a couple of close calls where I had him in almost submissions. Yeah, he did very well to get out of them. And yeah, I think we had a very exciting fight at the end.
Sorry, just a question for Cairo. Recently, there's been, I think you could call it a train smash with Opie. Could you give us the full explanation, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, it seems to have blown quite a bit out of proportion on social media, which is quite entertaining, if nothing else. But what it came down to was we booked him flights through Abu Dhabi with a 2-hour layover. He said he's not going to take that flight. We need to rebook him new flights for him and his cornerman. We tried everything. We tried to renegotiate with him. We said, listen, can't we just book you a direct flight, because he was complaining about his weight cut. We said, we'll book your flight earlier. You can leave earlier, so it doesn't affect your weight cut that much. He said, no, for him and his cornerman, it's an extra 40,000 Rand. And yeah, we could have paid it. But in reality, I'd rather give 40 grand to these guys who are sitting out here fighting than to some airline wasted on tickets, you know. So if there's someone like that doesn't really have it in their heart to come and fight, then sorry, that's not for our organization.
For Demart, this is quite definitely the most fired up we've ever seen you. To quote Francois earlier, he guess he brought the beast out of you. What was going through you in the build-up that brought this out?
Yeah, well, it's you know, every fight is different, and for me, we worked differently depending on the opponent. And with Francois, we knew that he's very dangerous on the ground, and we tried to just try to put pressure on him, and I think that's what the game plan was, and that's what we stuck to. So he almost caught me, and respect to him for being such a great athlete.
Kara, this is for Kara and Champion. First of all, congrats on 2 days' notice and getting a victory.
What a machine.
12 hours. The question I have is Dardie van Heerden and Champion Dalcha, is that still going to go forward?
Yeah, the plan was if Champion comes out of here with no injuries, and I'm looking at him now, it doesn't seem to be injured, Champion? Are you ready to fight in Cape Town?
Yes, I'm ready to fight Cape Town.
So I think that fight's still on.
My question is for Leon and for Sibu. Leon, first of all, congratulations. You've shown again what a fantastic skill set you have and how your skill set has grown over the years. But questions to you and to Sibu. Sibu, game plan tonight didn't seem to pay off. Is it a matter of Leon's skill set getting so much better, or was it just the short notice of the fight? What happened on the night? And to Leon, did that go as perfectly as you wanted it to?
I'll let Sibu answer first.
Okay, thanks, Chef. I mean, my game plan was to stay with Leon on stand up. Like, we can go for 3 rounds, and then if I see my stand up game is not working, and then I can shoot to the ground there. But it was coming hard to me, and then I decided, okay, let me go for it. Let me fight now, because there's no way I can hold back, and then like my fitness is not up there to stand with him. So I mean, he was coming hard, and then hard and hard. But my game plan, when it comes to the ground, and then I didn't want to stay on my back, and then I wanted to be on top. So it's where I can work hard, and then, but he's really a tough guy, and then so I couldn't. I mean, even when he got the choke, and then I went for the single leg takedown, and then I missed it, and then as I tried to re-tackle, and then he was already, he had a choke, and then I couldn't even defend it because I went to the wrong side, and then, I mean, that's how it goes. And then I had to tap.
Okay, first of all, I want to thank Sibu for taking the fight on short notice. He really put on a hard fight. And look at my hand. I hurt my hand a little bit. He's one tough guy. As for the game plan, I don't train with any game plan. I just look to better myself in any aspects of MMA. And yeah, I must say the fight went not as I planned, like I wanted it to go. You know, I could display some of my skills and make a show for the crowd, entertain people. That's what I'm here for.
So the big question everyone's interested now is what's next for Leon? Is he going to face Don Madge eventually? There's unfinished business there.
Certainly. It's actually hilarious how many times this fight's come on and come off again. But you know, both of them, they were supposed to fight. Leon first pulled out, now Don pulled out, and that's the fight we want. That's the fight that they both want, and let's get that done. So we're going to check on Leon's hand. We're still waiting to hear on Don's wrist, but they're pushing for the fight as soon as possible, and I think we'll make it happen as soon as we can.
And again, same question for Demart. Who's next in line?
Oh, we've got great guys in that division. You know, we've got Ishad Sayed and Abdullah fighting. We've got guys like Cedric. So, you know, I think Dimash has put in a great fight tonight. I think he showed how much he has, I wouldn't say improved because he just keeps winning. That's what he does. And he just adapts to his different opponents. But it was an awesome display from him tonight, and I'm looking forward to his next defense.
Sorry. Kara, just to add on to that, would that mean the winner out of Syed and Abdul?
Yeah, I mean, it could be. We haven't decided that far ahead, but we wanted to see how this panned out tonight. And yeah, I think there's a good chance. You know, both of those guys are top contenders, and I think that's going to be a great fight. Really looking forward to that, and we'll sit with Demart and see. I think on the performance that Demart put on tonight, he's also going to get a performance bonus. I didn't mention it earlier, but there's no doubt that he deserves it.
On the talk of possible contenders, with Andrew's last two very impressive victories, would he be a contender to the heavyweight clash next month?
Andrew's next in line, so Andrew's waiting for the champion, for the new champion to be crowned, and then that's his next fight.
I think it's pretty awesome. Thank you.
We think you're pretty awesome, Andy.
And Champions has put on two fantastic performances. He's fighting one of the other top light heavyweight division fighters, Donnie van Heerden, next month. Is he possibly in line for a title shot against maybe the winner of, if he wins his fight, against the winners of Cape Town?
Yeah, we'll see how that pans out again. I mean, there's no question that Champion's right up there. Great competitor. And thanks again to him for taking this fight on such short notice. You know, I know Pete really wanted to fight, and we hustled hard to make this fight happen. And we're looking forward to seeing Donnie and Champion, and we'll see what happens with Chef and Gideon. Thank you all for joining us. That was a fantastic evening. Next up, we're back at Grand West on the 6th of November for Drotsky versus Vessels, and Will Ravens versus Groenewald. See you all there. Good night.
November at Grand West, Cape Town, a young brash champion finally goes head-to-head with the most polarizing figure in MMA. Plus, a vacant title lies in wait with two heavyweights preparing for the ultimate showdown as the judo specialist clashes with a BJJ master. It's Christoph Walravens versus Brendan Groenewald and Gideon Drotsky versus Norman Vessels. EFC 35, 6 November, Grand West, Cape Town. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com. EFC 34, proudly brought to you by BetExchange.com, Africa's leading sports betting company, in association with GNC Supplements, Pitbull Energy Drink, Rex Diff and Gearbox, Maxim Magazine, One Plan Health Insurance, and Carnival City. And with special thanks to the following partners: